All right, hello, I'm silverkyle, and today we're going to take a look at Batman, the complete animated series on Blu-ray that came out a few years ago. So I don't know why it took me so long to finally pick this up because I'm a massive fan of this TV show. It has a darker tone that was still meant for kids at the time, but if you were an adult, you could also appreciate it. And I was just spoiled with TV shows like this growing up. I was born in the mid 80s, and it allowed me to have, the real Ghostbusters, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Batman the Animated Series, X-Men, Gargoyles, the 1994 Spider-Man, which to this day I still say is the best version that we've ever seen of Spider-Man on screen. That voice to me is Spider-Man when I read the comics. But yeah, this is just excellent. This is probably the most mature out of all those shows that you could appreciate both as a child, as a teenager, as an adult. I freaking love it. And Mark Hamill as the Joker and Kevin Conroy as Batman. While I say that the Spider-Man from 1984, that whoever voices him, it's also Eric from The Little Mermaid, which is crazy. But anyway, Kevin Conroy is the voice of Batman as well. I love Michael Keaton, Christian Bale's Batman movies. I think are superior to everything. In terms of, but his Batman wasn't exactly my favorite. Where's the bomb? Where is he? That's a little bit crazy, but whatever. Other than the voice, the movies are excellent. So this includes a 12-disc set, which has a brand new in-depth featurette on the legendary storytellers behind the series. It has a 2 bonus disc of animated films, which is Batman: The Mask of Phantasm, which is excellent, and Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero. It's too bad they don't include the last movie that was part of this, which was The Return of Batwoman, or the Mystery of Batwoman, something like that. All 109 action-packed episodes with 35 hours of crime fighting, loads of in-depth featurettes and commentaries on 12 episodes with the animation creators, which would be kind of cool too. It was really, I've looked at some documentaries actually before of this series, and it was really interesting how it came out to be. And it's just such an excellent show. And I have not seen the entire show. I just would have watched whatever I saw on TV, and I cannot tell you everything. That I can remember. I saw quite a bit of it, but 109 episodes, I do not think I saw the full 109 episodes. So we're just going to take a quick look at the box now. The cover is off, or the plastic rather. That's a lot there. And because I live in Canada, we get all the French goodness as well, rated PG. Basically, Warner Brothers really liked the 1989 Tim Burton Batman movie with Michael Keaton, and who doesn't? And because of its success, they decided to create a cartoon, and you can really tell that Gotham has an inspiration of Tim Burton within the series. It's weird. You kind of get like the look of the characters a lot of times in their promotional stuff look much more kid-like, but when you're actually watching the show, they like Batman is constantly like in the dark. So it's just very interesting. Well, marketing, you make them look more cartoony so the kids buy the toys. I had quite a few of them as well. That's something that my brother and I had quite a bit of. Was all the action figures, which were so much fun. Which one's one here? This is part 1. Okay. Mixing them up. Nice that Robin gets some love, as he was a big part. And I think in certain areas it was called Batman and Robin, the animated series, or the Adventures of Batman and Robin. Nothing too special about the Blu-rays themselves. It's going to be the same thing throughout the entire thing. They just have the same look of Gotham. Did we get anything in the background? I don't think we did. No, it's just regular Blu-ray. Okay. And we can take a quick look at the pamphlet, which I think has all the episodes in it. Yep. Weird that the show is only 2 seasons. It seems like it was 4. I remember the DVD set split it up into 4 volumes. The other thing too, one of the few negatives is that, well, it's a positive and a negative, is that you can kind of jump into any episode because there wasn't really any chronological order to them. But it was kind of weird because you kind of go back and forth all the time. And there are subreddits that I've seen of people going into detail about where everything should kind of fit in. Because at the beginning, like the first time you ever see the Joker is Christmas time. Christmas with the Joker is the first time you ever see the Joker. It's it's a fine episode, but why is it Christmas? On Leather Wings is not a bad place to start, though. But there's a nice, yeah, there's a nice, and that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go online and try to follow it along as best as I can. I don't really know what people think of the last like little bit of it, where it's like the new series, where they're all older. Like we have Nightwing, we have Batgirl, I think is Batgirl. Tim Drake as Robin. I always wondered what people thought of that. I liked it, but it might have lost a little bit of its tone. I'm not sure. So anyway, thank you all for watching. That is the Batman complete animated series on Blu-ray. I cannot wait to dive into this. So thank you all for watching. You have been bearded in. Beardage!